Hi St Andrews, it's Mrs Giles back with our Monday morning assembly. Bore da bawb, shwd ti? Dwi'n hapus iawn achos dwi'n mwynhau siarad â chi yn San Andreas. A achos mae'n haelog heddiw eto. We're really lucky it's been so sunny, and that's what inspired my assembly today, along with some fantastic tweets on Twitter from some of our wonderful staff, in particular Miss Howard and Miss Price. I'm going to start with Miss Howard. If you follow Miss Howard on Twitter, she's been tweeting each day 3 things for that day that she's grateful for. So I thought I'd share with you the 3 things I'm grateful for. I'm just going to pull up my PowerPoint so that I can talk to you at the same time. Okay, the first thing I'm grateful for is my family. Being locked at home and not going far, it's made me realise how lucky I am to be mum of 3 lovely children. Noah is my son, he's the eldest child. Martha, the one with the pink suit in the middle, is my eldest daughter. Martha's the second one. And Thea is the youngest of the family. She's the one in the flowery dress of the 3 in the centre. Martha and Thea are home with me, and I'm spending some lovely time with them. We're playing games, we're doing quizzes, Martha's baking cakes, and it's great to spend so much time with them. Also in my family, I'm really lucky to have Smudge the rabbit. Is Smudge at the top, and I've just shared some extra photos of Noah's girlfriend Laura and Thea's boyfriend Josh, who are also part of our family. I've also got a husband called Chris. This is Chris. Chris is grumpy quite a lot of the time, as the top photo shows. And the reason I've popped this slide in is because today, when you're listening to Assembly, Monday the 27th of April, is Chris's birthday. He'll be 48 years old. And it's really hard to think what to do for someone's birthday when you're stuck at home. Martha's been baking him a lovely birthday cake, but what might make Chris smile is if all you fantastic children at St Andrews tweet a message or send a smiley picture and say, Pembroke's happiest, Chris, and I will collect them together and show them to him. Also in my family are my mum and dad. I'm missing seeing mum and dad, and I know that Noah, Martha and Thea are really missing seeing their grandparents. So here's some photos of my mum and dad, quite often on holiday as they are, to make me remember how special they are to me. Okay, what am I secondly most grateful for? It has to be my fabulous friends. I'm really lucky to have some great groups of friends, and we've been meeting up in Zoom and House Party and quizzing together online. You'll recognise some of the people in this picture, or these pictures I should say. You'll see Mrs Palmer, you'll see Mrs Wood, you'll see DJ Price, you'll see Miss Burkett, and also you will see some staff that are at some of our neighbouring schools, such as Miss Peterson and some that have left those schools. You should, if you look really carefully, spot Mrs Nicholas. She's not as easy to see in the photos as some of the others, but Mrs Nicholas is there as well. As well as having the girls, as I call them, the A-team. Here are some of my other special friends. I'm really lucky to be head teacher with a fabulous group of heads. In these photos, you can see probably one of my best friends. Look at the Take That photo. That's Mrs Watkins, and I've known Mrs Watkins. She's head of Millbrook Primary. I've known Mrs Watkins since we did A-levels together when we were 18. Also in these photos, you can see Mrs Guest, who's head of Malpas Park Primary, Mr Taylor, and I really struggled to find some sensible photos of Mr Taylor. Mr Taylor's head of Pentridge Point, and Mr Newton, who supports lots of Newport schools working for the EAS. There's some more photos of us all together having fun times. You'll also spot some St Andrews teachers. In particular, you'll see Mrs Harrod and Mrs Charles and Mrs Chalupica in a photo. Third thing I'm really grateful for is being head teacher of the best school in Wales. That's for my head teacher friends watching. St Andrews, as you know, is the place to be, and I'm really missing being at school with all of you, but it won't be for much longer, I'm sure. Now, whilst we're away from school and we're home and we're looking for things to do, I really hope you're watching. You can't watch, that's a silly thing to say, Mrs. Giles. I really hope you're listening to the radio station with DJ Price. And there's a live radio show every Monday, Wednesday and Friday at 2 o'clock. The link is on our website. And you can just Google the link, watch it on here I go again, listen to it on your phone. And it's fantastic. Now, this was the second part of my assembly, inspired by Miss Price. As you know, I've been talking to you about rainbows and butterflies and symbols of hope. Well, last week, Miss Price tweeted a little video of her, and I'll play it in a moment. There's a picture of Miss Price. Tweeted a picture of her signing the song I Can Sing a Rainbow. Now, Miss Price sang it in English. I know she can do it in Welsh just as well as she can do it in English. However, with a bit of luck, I think you guys will be able to do this just as well as Miss Price, if not better. So let's see if I can play Miss Price. Are we ready?
Red and yellow and pink and green, purple and orange and blue. I can sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow, sing a rainbow too. Now it's your turn, St Andrews. Let's hear your efforts.
Well, diolch, Miss Price. If you can all have a go at singing your I Can Sing a Radio songs, don't forget to tweet them to Miss Price at the radio station on @radio_reach. Well, that's all from me, St Andrews. It's been lovely chatting to you. Have a fantastic work. Keep up with your home learning. Chat to your teachers. I'll be back on Thursday with our birthday assembly, and then Friday with our certificates of the week. Dabble chi blant.